very ranked team going into a hostile environment. These fans are ready to knock them off course. Great to have you along. UB Stadium in Buffalo, home to the Buffalo Bulls. As we'll see the number 22 team in the country, the Texas Tech Red Raiders, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Buffalo Bulls. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. Kick it away to start. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Texas Tech's offense will get first crack at it today. We have got a tremendous matchup between these two running backs, both stars in their own right, and David, both ready to make a huge impact.
I mean, how fun is it to have two guys, one on each side, when they have the football, like they can go the distance. Just dynamic speed, great vision. These defenses are in trouble because these guys can touch it a bunch of different ways, and Palmer, they can hit home runs from anywhere on the field.
And I think what makes them really unique too, David, is that they're very versatile guys. Both guys can run between the tackle box. They can take it outside. They can both catch the football as well. So no doubt the game plan for both offenses, feed the running back as many different ways as possible and just let him go to work.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
He'll go to the stick. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
3rd and 1, everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
And that's your goal. Separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job by the defender.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. Dropping back, it's Hammond. Unloads to the wideout. He's open on the right. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield. The Red Raiders have their offense in high gear. They'll move the tight end. Off the play fake on first down. Bring in the heat. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Great job by the defense there. First off, getting pressure initially and then forcing him outside the pocket. After that, excellent effort. All eyes on the quarterback. And you see the speed this defense has. They're going to be putting a lot of heat on this guy throughout the game.
How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? 8th play on this opening drive coming up, and they need a 3rd down conversion. From the gun, wants to pass. He's taking the shot. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. And the Red Raiders will call on their punt team. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Wants to return it. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. The Bulls offense will take the field for the first time. Motion, try to clear the picture. Looking to throw on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Carrion. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Give to the back. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. And the Bulls facing 3rd and inches. A quick completion to the left, pushing for the first down. To the 43-yard line, and a first down for this offense.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
When you run those drag routes, it just takes a little bit of know-how. And when I say that, the receiver's got to understand, find space. My quarterback's going to find me. He's looking for that space at the same time. Nice throw, nice catch. Way to get the first down.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Back to pass. Got his man. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. And the critical down and distances in this game, like that 3rd down right there, when it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You've got to be able to make that play.
On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Hit as he throws. That ball never had a chance, and they'll turn it over on downs. Power football with the run. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on 1st down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Makes the grab. It's Stone. There he goes. Recovered by the defense, and he's off.
Well, the quarterback got it to his receiver quickly and gave him an opportunity to make a few moves after the catch, but he's got to do a better job with ball security that time. That is a costly fumble.
Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now, listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more, but sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49.
Offensive linemen love to run the power. Why? You run power. You run power. Then you can play action. You don't want that defense to be sitting there saying, it's a pass, having to pass block every play. You got to keep defenses off balance.
That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. The Bulls come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air on 1st down. With the catch, it's Carry-On. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. And the Bulls in a good spot here with 2nd and short. They'll run the screen. He goes out of bounds right at the 30. Good pickup on that one.
Well, it's a great job by the quarterback there, understanding you're being blitzed. You know you're not going to be able to hold on to it very long, so find the back. Get it into his hands quickly. Let him go pick up the first.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Might be calling a hot route. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Quickly complete.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
The Bulls are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Caught close to the marker. It's Carry-On. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19. This offense needs to avoid getting in its own head, getting domed up with its play calling in the red zone.
Well, just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Got it in the middle, it's Ferguson. He's forced out of bounds inside the 5 at the 4, and they save the touchdown draws the extra blocker. Back has it. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. We've reached the end of the first quarter, and it has been a defensive battle, and the stats tell the tale so far. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. The give. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Buffalo!
Can't start a game any better than that. Defense gets the stop, gives it back to the offense. You march down the field, you score. They're in a great rhythm now on both sides of the ball.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside the 10, here he comes. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. That last fumble proved to be costly as they cashed it in for a touchdown.
Yeah, and so this defense now is juiced. They're excited and ready to go. So this offense, David, they've got to get something going.
Yeah, those turnovers can be contagious, man. It gets you excited, and then when your offense takes it down the field and does something with it, this offense better be ready to play against a motivated defense.
From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Barrels all the way to the 29, a gain of 6.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Off play action. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Red Raiders will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Hauls it in at the 25. Slips through the line. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires into traffic. Intercepted. Bust through behind his pad. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. Got his man. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. It'll be a draw. Quick spin on the run.
This defense has got to get better at tackling in the open field or gang tackling, because if you need 3 or 4 guys to bring a guy down, have fun with that.
And the Red Raiders with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Grabbed behind the line. It's Stone. He's there to make the stop, but not before. He sets up this offense 1st and goal from the 7. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Finds his big tight end.
The offense trying to throw it there quickly down close to the goal line. Nice job by the defense tackling the catch.
They keep pushing forward now, back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. Wide receiver going in motion. Looking to throw, it's Hammond. Into the end zone. Touchdown! The give from the gun. Crosses the 30 to the 31, a 6-yard gain.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Finds enough room to get 3 out to the 34.
And that run really didn't go anywhere, and a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
They thought thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop.
You know, defensively, you live by the blitz and you die by the blitz. That time, they dialed it up into the run play, and the linebacker able to make a nice tackle.
A couple of yards short of the first down in your own territory, but they are going to go for it on 4th. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Just a short pass to the tight end. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37. And the Bulls come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. He's looking deep. And it falls in complete. But it could have been much, much worse as the defender was right there. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. They plow ahead with the run, but still more ground needed to pick up the first down. 3rd down coming. Under fire. Takes a shot as he lets it go. Oh, what a play. It's intercepted. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Looking for a man. It's Hammond. Quarterback just flat missed it. Incomplete.
Well, he's linked up with his quarterback 4 times in this first half. Finally, they're not able to connect on that one. I think the defense just had enough. I think they've said, you know what? You can throw it somewhere else, but you're not going to get it to that guy. We're going to have coverage helping out on that receiver.
Wide open downfield. Chopping up. Defense, and they've got it all the way down to the 23. On first down, here comes this offense. Wants to throw on first down. Fires on the move. Put it where only his man could get it and gave him enough room to get the foot down. We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the first half. They've hit him with back-to-back chunk plays. Now it's 1st and goal. Wants to throw again. Hauls it in. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. 2nd and goal coming up. The run up the middle, looking for the score. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches.
And with the stuff there, Jesse, on 2nd down, this little 3rd to mid-range, you got 2 downs. What are you thinking here?
Maybe getting your quarterback out on the perimeter and giving him a run-pass option. See if you can get the defense in a bind.
Sets up the screen. And he motors into the end zone. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Wants to fire on 2nd down. He tries to take the top off. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. And they come up with a big play to make sure no more points go on the board before the end of the half. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. The Red Raiders have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. To the air, it's Hammond. It's complete. On the move at the 30. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance. Get off a couple more plays. Now on the move at the 28-yard line on first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Finds the tight end. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still. Running backs on either side of the quarterback. Keeping it on the ground to open the second half. Bounced right back to them. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look.
And coming out in the second half, this offense, they needed to establish this run game. They needed to get something going. They're losing. They've got to find a way to get a flow, to get a rhythm. And so far here to start this second half, defense picking up where it left off.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. The play action fake. Dumps it off in the flats. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on you.
If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. From the gun, wants to pass. And he just flat missed him. Sometimes you see a guy, he's open, and you try to baby it too much, and it was a bad throw. Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. Fires to the wideout. Makes the grab, he's got a first down. Purdy on the Jets. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect fourth down call there. Barely time to catch our breath after that one, and they've got it 1st and 10, threatening just outside the red zone. Gets it out quickly. He stopped just short of the goal line at the one. An explosive play has him set up. They use those back-to-back explosives to set him up 1st and goal. Wants to adjust the pattern. Trying to barge their way in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Buffalo!
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
Texas Tech, 17, Buffalo, 14.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. They're still holding the lead, but hoping to flex a little muscle on this drive. Complete to start this drive. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Finds his way for 3 after the 33.
I think if you're the coaching staff, you have to like what you've seen from this guy so far in the game. He's pumped out some really nice runs. Obviously, he's already scored a touchdown. Really nice run there as well. And for me, I would keep thinking about creative ways of getting this guy the ball as the game goes on here in the second half.
Quick release by the QB. Breaks into the open. The 20. Touchdown, Red Raiders. Away from the deep. Buffalo has it back. Let's see what the Bulls offense can do. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
He's loose. Just like that. A huge gain, and they've got it inside the 10. They'll mark it at the 8. First and goal, and this feels like their chance to make a game of it. Beck's going for the goal line. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Bulls. That trip to the end zone is 25th career touchdown.
Man, he's been productive, just has a nose for the end zone. This dude's made big play after big play for his offenses, and that's 25 touchdowns, Palmer, on the ground for the big fella.
Pretty impressive, too, when you consider when you get close to that end zone, the defense is expecting run, they're loading the box, and still this guy's been able to find his way in. 25, it's a nice number.
Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. Using his legs, it's Fields. At the 35, he's got room. Oh, a lot of space. Inside the 30. Inside the... And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it. And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. From the gun, the ground game. Got the first down and more. Turns it on down the left side. The 20. Past the 10. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Buffalo.
You just simply can't say enough about this guy and what he has meant to this offense. Big-time players make big plays in big games. He has shown up each and every week. That's his 15th rushing score on the season.
31, Buffalo, 28.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. That lead has dwindled down to 3 now to see if they have a response. He'll do it himself. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. Gets the back moving. To the air, it's Hammond. He finds a soft spot in the middle. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got
strong pass rush, gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play-action attempt.
Under fire. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Unloads it left. It's complete. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be 4th down. And the Red Raiders will punt it away on 4th down. Going to make sure he doesn't get a return on this one as the punt bounces out of bounds. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. From the gun, running back on the move. Got it across the 20 and out to the 23, a pickup of 4.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Ferguson. That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun, the inside give. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. The Bulls can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Fires to the big fella. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Picked up some yards on the last completion, but it's 3rd down. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. He might want another play. That's the end of the quarter, and Texas Tech is on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. They go back to work with a first down in the final period of this one. They'll give it to him again. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
Make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down.
Oh, he's got some space. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the first down.
And maybe the big fella can jumpstart this offense a little bit. They got to get some points, and he's that big physical guy, breaking some tackles, making some plays. Here in the fourth quarter, they're going to need it.
That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete.
Just didn't seem like the quarterback and his intended target were on the same page there.
Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. He'll throw it. Finds his tight end.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
That's caught. It's Ferguson. It's got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Buffalo! And with that, they move out front here in the fourth.
Yeah, and a nice job in the fourth quarter making plays, and a nice job being on the same page. QB, receiver. You can tell he broke with the football. He caught it in stride, gets into the end zone. Nice pitch and catch right there. Nice chemistry by the QB and wide receiver.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. Things had not gone the way they had planned, but maybe an opportunity to salvage this bumpy ride so far and avoid the upset. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few.
In offenses nowadays, they're really just counting numbers. How many guys do you have out wide? How many guys do I have out wide? If I have enough guys to block your guys, boom, it's just built into the offense. Pitch, catch, let me get a few yards.
It's complete to the right. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, I understand what the quarterback's trying to do. He's trying to get it to his playmaker out there quickly in space, but I don't think he anticipated the linebacker beelining the way he did. It was almost as if the linebacker knew where the QB was going with the football.
That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. Kick is in the air. He looks it in and makes the fair catch, and they'll have it at the 32. The Buffalo offense headed back to the field. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening, run or pass, and it wound up in the end zone. Turning it on! The 40, the 30, past the 20. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Buffalo! With that score, it looks as if this bunch is about to go 6-1.
Man, oh man, when you got a weapon like that, you got to find him and you got to give him the ball in space. You have some plays on your play sheet, and some of them just say, that guy, get him the ball, let him do the rest. Dangerous weapon out of the backfield, catching the football, making the big play.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Tough to beat action, gentlemen. You know that. And let's take a look at the highlights. Temple is ahead right now in South Philly, but this game is a long way from being over. Better hold off on the run to Geno's for the time being. They're up by a field goal over Syracuse. Any big developments here in the MAC, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business. Guys?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
Looking for a man. It's Hammond. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Quickly out to the tight end. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. He's going to throw deep right side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. Wrestled down at the 26. It's a gain of 4.
And I think if you're the head coach, defensively now, obviously, you've got 3 timeouts in your back pocket. You're trailing at this point, and the offense is going to be running the football, trying to bleed the clock. They're going to...
There he goes! They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Rides to back and leaves it. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone. Defense has to use a timeout, and this call will be big. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. Fighting for the goal line, and the ball's out. They recover their own fumble. How in the world did the offense avoid that disaster? And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. Marches ahead. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown Bulls. As they push that lead out, a really good opportunity to get back in the win column. And now with the extra point, they're up by 18 here in the 4th. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
On the run, it's Fields. Few things on offense as reliable as a tough power back as he plows his way ahead to the 33.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The Red Raiders in the hurry-up.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a 1st down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Buys a little time. The throw. He's got the tight end. And he picks up a 1st down. That is not a flag on the play. It's just lingerie on the deck after that move. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. And the Red Raiders will have it 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Hammond. Quickly to the tight end. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. They just keep firing. Unloads to the wideout. Working the middle. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Down to the 12-yard line, it's 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. He wants it all. He's got it in the end zone. The give to the back. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. You got to believe they just want to run it, take care of the football, and keep that clock moving on 2nd and 9. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Really nice job stopping the run, but the problem is you have 0 timeouts left. You cannot stop the clock right now if you're the defense, so this has got to be excruciating for them. They know the offense is just going to take their time before they snap the ball.
It's 3rd down, and they have to get it to the 42 to move the sticks. From the gun, wants to pass. Puts it out of the air. He's got enough for the 1st down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one. They'll call timeout with 9 seconds left on the clock. To the air on 1st down. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. Another interception. This guy just can't find his own players.
And if you're the quarterback, you might want to stop throwing that guy's way. I mean, you knew coming into this game, David, he's one of the best corners in the entire country. He's already been picked off twice now. He is literally living in this quarterback's head rent-free.
And so nice to have a guy like this that can cut off half the field, because now you can put resources elsewhere. He's proven if you try me, bad things are going to happen.
And that pass will be incomplete, and time has run out on this game.